Alright guys, I am Crank Addict and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Jimmy. It's been a while since I made a video, so let's take a little tour of what's been going on so we can get you guys back up to speed. Alright guys, well let's talk about where we have been with this Jimmy. This truck was purchased about 12 months ago in Dallas, Texas, and we hauled this thing back through the hill country back here to Austin with the Suburban, my zombie apocalypse vehicle, and succeeded to totally destroy the 700 R4 transmission doing so. Again, check out those videos as well. But anyway, first thing we did, we pulled the engine and transmission out, sold them, they were gone. And then we decided to clean up the engine compartment, power washing everything. But like most projects, we got a little carried away and we wound up pulling the body off the frame and sending the frame out to be sandblasted and powder coated. When we got the frame back, we put on all new suspension components, did a shackle flip in the back. We still need some 4-inch lifts up front to even things out, but the frame looks pretty good. While the frame was out being powder coated, my wife and I crawled underneath this thing and we scraped all the years of crud and undercoating out from underneath there, and we coated it with a bed liner product. So now the underbody looks good. Oh, we forgot. We had to clean out those 2 torque boxes on either side, which were horribly rusty. We pulled out all kinds of squirrel and rat crap from those torque boxes, and since the rockers were rusty, we cut some pretty large holes in the rockers, and we were able to wire brush everything out and coat them with a Pour 15 type product. So then the floors went back together, new rockers, new floors, and then we had tackled the engine. The engine came out of a 2002 Silverado 6.0 HD, and so we did a quick, easy, cheap rebuild on it. When I say cheap, we kept it under $1,000. We put in a new Stage 3 truck cam that should work really well in the 6.0, and then we put everything back into the engine. Reworked the factory wiring harness to work with the PCM. We had the PCM reflashed to get rid of the VATS, vehicle anti-theft system. And let's see where we're at. So everything's wired up now. Oh, and we did some paint work as well. We, while we had the engine out, we went ahead and painted the firewall, and we went inside. We painted the dash as well. Got all that looking good. Had to do a little body straightening because the body was a little tweaked. The doors never fit right, so we had to get those things fixed. I was never happy with the fit of the factory doors, and they were pretty banged up anyway, pretty rusty. So I bought some C10 truck doors that are currently on there. They need to be reworked a little bit and cut before we're able to drop the shell back on, but we are getting there. So, what is it going to take to get this truck fired up? That's the million-dollar question, right? These wires go to the electric fans. We don't need those right now. We have a radiator from a 2002 Silverado as an aluminum replacement radiator, and that is now hooked up. Fuel system is in there. I had a few leaks with the AN fittings, but we got those sorted out. What else? I don't have brakes, so I don't want to put this thing into drive yet. What else do I have? I need brakes. I need to hook up the fans. Oh, I need a front drive shaft. Even if I were to put this thing into drive, because I'm using the NP203 transfer case, which is a full-time 4-wheel drive transfer case, without a front drive shaft, it's just going to spin. Okay? There'll be no power going back to the rear wheels. It's kind of like mashing the gas on a non-positive traction equipped vehicle. Just have one tire spinning, you know, and in this case, it's going to be that front drive shaft. It's just going to spin if there's nothing connected to it. So, got to get a front drive shaft made for this truck before we can move it. We're getting close. Well, let's see what happens here. Let's see, do I have battery power? Okay, I'm at 12 volts right now. It's a little low on battery, but let's see if it cranks over. Fuel pump's been coming on. I've already checked it, no leaks. At 900 RPMs. That's awesome. Looking for leaks. Down here, coolant. Want to see where that's coming from. It might be right there. Wow, get this thing fired up so easy. Gas. Okay, well I went ahead and shut it off. It was getting a little bit warm and the alternator wasn't charging. Go figure, okay? So we'll have to work out those issues. Like I said, I still need to bleed the brakes and get a drive shaft for this thing before we can drive it out of the garage. But we are getting close. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year. Let's hope 2022 is a better one.